Hello everybody, I'm Kelly James Barker. You're watching another episode of Spotlight on the Ozarks. Today, my guest is Cousin Dud. He's a character actor here in the Ozarks, and many of you already know him, but if you don't know him, you won't forget him. So don't go away, come back after these messages to today's show.
Hello friends, this is Rodney Lay Jr. Are you hankering for some good country cooking? Well, look no further than the Highway 59 Cafe just north of Diamond, Missouri. Visit Miss Renee, Deb, and all the fine staff there. They also have an event center for class reunions or any large indoor event you have coming up. Yep, Highway 59 Cafe. Where the food is good and the coffee is always hot. 3 miles north of Diamond, Missouri.
Oh, well, here we are on today's show, Spotlight on the Ozarks. I'm Kelly James Barker, and our guest is Cousin Dud Dudley. That's his last name that I think that he had. I don't know if you knew that. Did you know that was your last name, Dud?
I do now.
Yeah, Cousin Dud Dudley.
Yeah, Dudley. D.D.
Yeah.
Dudley.
Well, good to have you on the show, Dud.
Well, thanks. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
So how long have you lived in the Ozarks?
All my life. Yeah, I was born and raised here.
Oh, this is going to be a long interview.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ozarks, they when I was born, it was never the same again.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Yes. What show can people watch you on?
Kelly's Country Junction.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you know what channel that's on?
Nope.
Well, it's on this channel that we're watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you're the host, ain't it?
Well, I try to work at it.
You're smarty. Can I hang around you?
Not much.
Well, I think I could rub off on you a little bit.
That's what I don't want.
Yeah.
So,
Well, the girls might follow you if you did.
I'm 60 years old, so.
You are?
Yeah. I don't think the girls want
60.
me.
I don't know I can count that high.
Oh, we forgot.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't know.
Forgot to get a good host or a good guest or.
I put new socks on for this show.
Show us. Wow, those are nice.
Yeah.
Where'd you get them
At the getting place.
at? To get them. Okay.
Dewey Winklebaums.
Now listen, let's get serious here. Oh, Dewey Winklebaum. That's
Well, he
good
gets
place.
anything you want. It might be after midnight, but he'll get it.
He can do it. Yes, he can. Listen, how about telling us a little bit about your experience with Terry Wayne Sanders?
Terry Wayne Sanders. My. I'm never the same after working with him.
Well,
Yeah, he's something else, and we don't know what yet, but one of these days we're going to find out. He got so many different characters, we don't even know the real guy.
Oh.
Or I don't. I can't tell.
Yeah. He's 7 times now the Entertainer of the Year in Branson, Missouri.
I know. How did that happen?
Because he's good.
Oh, I could learn from him then, probably.
Have you ever got any awards?
Yeah, I got for sitting on the stool the longest, and that was at the fair, country fair.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I got one for hog collaring.
Oh, hog what?
Collaring.
Hollering or collaring?
Collaring.
What's
You
that?
got to put a collar on the hog. Yeah. And there's probably 2 or 3 more that I'm pretty famous for, but they kind of slipped my brain right now. Yeah.
That's not hard, is it?
Well, you got to have a brain first.
Tell us, Dud, what have you done, though, with Terry Wayne Sanders in Branson? Where have you played with him?
Well, we actually did one thing at this big old place. I think they call it IMAX or
Okay.
Murphy or something.
I think
It's something.
IMAX, I think it is.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And we go down there and we did this little thing and he was Grandma Beulah at the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grandma Beulah's been on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grandma. We love Grandma.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And but I went down there. Of course, I had my Sunday best on like I got now. Yeah. Does it look good?
Looking sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do look pretty good.
Yeah.
But anyway, I got to carry a stick with me.
You what?
I got to carry a stick with me.
Why?
Because sometimes the girls just won't leave me alone,
Oh.
and I might want to run for office.
Well,
So anyway.
yeah, I'll keep going.
Yeah, we went down there at that IMAX, big old place, and we started doing this. We were just talking. And next thing I know, I look around and there's people everywhere, and I'm like, where'd they come from? And the next thing I know, we'd go to different spots, and they just kept following us.
Wow.
I thought I was going to have to go get my stick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what kind of stuff was you doing? Can you tell?
Well, you heard that saying about what happens someplace it stays there?
So what happens at the IMAX stays at the IMAX.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it was fun because they were laughing.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So you
And
can't
I still don't know why they was laughing at me.
Well, when I was little, I'd tell my folks I wanted to be a comedian when I grew up, and they just laughed at me.
Well, see, you already made them laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a good start right off the bat. Yeah. Man, that's pretty good. I never did do that when I was born.
Yeah.
I never did say I want to be a chameleon.
A what?
A chameleon.
You mean a comedian?
One of those two. Yeah.
Yeah.
And but I just never did say that. And then one day, all of a sudden, I know there are one.
How'd you get to do this character anyway?
Well, that's a long story.
Well, we've got time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, there's this guy named Kelly,
Oh, okay.
and
Don't be throwing that over on me.
well, what happened was I went to church one day.
Yeah.
And we was all sitting out there on the front porch, cracking jokes,
Yeah.
which because we're funny.
Thank you. You lied. We wasn't on the front porch.
Where was we?
We was in the kitchen there in the church.
Okay, we was in the kitchen.
How'd you get the front porch?
Well, you got to get to the front porch before you get to the kitchen.
You didn't get back in Sunday school. You just lie. Phew, man.
Well, sometimes I have to be colorful.
Yeah, well, that you are.
Yeah. See,
How long do we have to go to commercial?
I'm not ready
Are
to go
you
to.
joking?
I'm not ready to go to commercial.
We got 4
Well, anyway, let me finish my story.
Okay, go ahead.
You keep interrupting me
Sorry. What was the question?
about how I got started in all this funny stuff
Yes.
or whatever it was. It
Right,
was
that was it.
anyway.
But don't lie to the people.
We was doing jokes and stuff.
Yes.
And I told this joke out.
Remember what it was?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was, I just looked at you and I said, Kelly, you know that show 60 Minutes?
Yeah.
And you said, yeah. And I said, that thing took me an hour to watch.
Yeah.
And then you looked up at me and you had this funny look on your face.
Well, that's
Yeah, and you said, you need to be in my show. And I said, you know what? I went out there one time because it was in the early stages, didn't have clap tracks and stuff, so we went out to clap, applause and all
Yeah,
that.
you don't have to tell people all about that,
Well, they know now.
They do now, boy.
Yeah, I'm not lying now, am I?
It was a live show, the first one you came to.
Yeah. So,
we get hand claps like this.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. We got better than that. So.
Yeah, we got a little faster because we start off slow. Anyway,
we had one of the girls there. The producer's granddaughter. She actually did like the old Hollywood shows. She had this sign said applause, and so she'd hold it up and they'd applause. And then, whatever it was supposed to do for the audience, that's what we'd hold up.
Now, see, that was where I was confused. I thought it said applesauce.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was thinking, where's it at?
Okay.
And everybody's clapping. I thought somebody was bringing it in. I was looking around to see where it was.
Well, what was you talking about now? So you did a joke.
Did a joke, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you said, you need to be on my show. Well, being from the holler and all.
Yeah. What holler? Frog?
Yeah. You hopped right on that one, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, Frog Hollar, yeah.
Yeah. So what about it?
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
And I, because I'm down there where there ain't nobody.
Not
And
much.
I seen this and I thought, well, there ain't many people here, so I could probably do your show.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to stand in front of people and do stuff.
No.
That just wasn't me.
Right.
And so next thing I know, you said that, and I came on to the deal. And, we'll finish this in a little bit.
No, we still got 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Yeah, it just seems like we ought to
Well, I need about 20 or 40.
Well, we're going to come back and so you can do more. Yeah.
But anyway, I said, yeah, I'll be in your show. So I come over here or no, I think we talked on the phone one time and you just tell me some folks that was going to be on the show, like Rodney Lay and Vernon Sandusky, people like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, who are they?
Yeah.
And then when you told me they was Roy Rogers' band and stuff.
No, Roy Clark.
Roy Clark.
Right.
See, I got the Roy part right.
Yeah, Roy Rogers Jr. was on the show.
He was, yeah.
3 of them.
Yeah, he probably don't forget me too.
He might not. Son.
But anyway,
yeah.
They was in his band, Roy Clark's band.
Right.
And I was like, after you told me that, I thought, wait a minute, what did I get myself into here?
Yeah.
Because if they're in it, it must be something really good. Because they ain't going to show up if it ain't.
Yeah, that was interesting how they come on board.
But I stuck with it anyway.
Yeah.
And here I am today.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. And, you got a good friend of yours, Frank Howell. He's going to be on the show for too long.
I like him.
Frank's a good guy.
Yeah, he's all right. He does have a left side, so he ain't really all right, but he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe we're going to go to commercial finally. And, folks, I can only beg you to please come back. Don't leave me alone with this guest. We'll be back after this message.
Here we are at JR's and we've got lots of boots. You want wild and crazy? Or we've got nice brown traditional boots for that good old cowboy. Come on in. You can not only find great Western wear at JR's, but you can find great CDs by Kelly Lee James. My best babe.
He's an old bronc rider, just an old bullfighter. Lord, I watched him. Hey, Georgette, did you know Kelly's Country Junction comes on this station?
And Kelly Lee James is my favorite.
Well, a lot of folks say I look like him.
In your dreams.
Hard to believe you're Joanne's little sister. I met you were 6 years old in that sandbox. I should have let that cat covered you up.
Homer, listen.
You listen.
No.
Don't start on me.
Come into El Charro's for our lunch and dinner specials. And don't forget about dessert. While you're there, check out your favorite sport on our big screen. El Charro's, Fort Scott, Pittsburgh, and Joplin.
Okay, and we're back with Cousin Dud on today's show, Spotlight on the Ozarks. Cousin Dud, where did you have lunch at today? You were talking earlier about eating.
I had some chicken.
Chicken, oh, okay.
Chicken slaw, hush puppies.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I know where he's at then. Yeah.
Yeah. I like chicken.
I like chicken.
Yeah. I like chicken too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chicken's chicken.
They always say that frog tastes like chicken. You ever eat any frog?
Yeah, I have. When I was younger.
Tastes like chicken?
Yeah.
So how come you don't just eat chicken?
Because there was a frog.
Why eat a frog if you want chicken? I mean, if it's going to taste like chicken, eat a chicken.
Well, I was a kid, and that's what Mama put on the table.
Okay.
And if you don't eat what's on the table, then
You went hungry.
you went hungry.
That's what school we
Yeah.
came from. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're from Frog Hollar.
Frog Hollar.
You bet. Yeah. How
Yeah.
many people go over in Frog Hollar? You don't
A
know?
few.
Well, how many few?
I don't know, because we're far few and in between. Probably, I don't know, 200, 300, 500, 600, 700,
I think
I don't know.
around Frog Hollar, you're probably close to 250 or 300.
250, 300. Yeah.
So, do you ever, do they have any restaurants over there?
No. Just Mama's kitchen.
Mama's Kitchen.
Yeah.
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 You ever go into the big cities and eat?
No, but I go to the neighbor's house and eat. They'll put a pie in the window, and I'm figuring, well, they put that pie in the window for me, so I take it. Yeah. Boy, they can cook.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Guess you don't have any police department over there then.
No. No.
Works in your favor.
They do have game wardens.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, did I tell you about my hunting experience?
No.
I was hunting bear.
You're hunting bear?
Yep. And I hear this, and I think, what in the world is that? I turn around, and there's this fella with a suit on, got a little badge and all that.
Game warden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looked at me and he said, "You get your clothes on." And I thought, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere hunting, and he's telling me to get my clothes on. So that was my experience hunting bear.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's against the law.
Boy, did I find that out.
Yeah. That's.
I'll tell you. And that ain't right.
Not to hunting bear ain't right.
Yeah.
I mean, hunting a bear is okay in season, but not hunting naked bear. See, that's where you got trouble.
Well, all bears are naked under all that fur.
Yeah, you were naked, though. That's what got you in trouble, see.
I was born that way. Hello. Jeez.
Did I ever tell you about my experience when I was born?
You was born?
Yeah. I was circumcised, see.
Uh-huh.
Oh, messed me up. I couldn't walk for a year. Just get that, did you?
It took me. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm quick, but sometimes it just woo.
It does, boy, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I think my beanie's too tight.
Listen, talking about something besides what we're talking about. Who are some of the characters that you got to play with on Kelly's Country Junction?
Oh my word, there's lots of. I mean, we had special guests, all kinds of characters.
Who are some of your characters like that was on the show regular with
Oh, regular people. Well, we
Yeah.
had Cousin Kenny.
Oh boy,
He's gone now, but boy, he was a good man.
Love Cousin Kenny.
Yeah, he was a good man. Yeah. And then of course, old Kelly, he played all different kind of characters, Dewey Winklebaum, and played himself and did music. Did music.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of good music on that show.
How about Sammy? Remember Sammy?
Sammy, yeah. He still got the barbershop.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he's over there around Oswego, Chitopa. Out there somewhere, yeah.
Yeah.
You ever go into Oswego any?
I can't say I have.
The town of Oswego, Kansas, which is just 3 miles from Frog Hollar.
Frog Hollar, yeah.
Which is where we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
It was named after the Oswego Indians.
Sammy was?
No, we're not talking about Sammy now.
Oh, okay.
We moved on.
Oh.
Yeah, but Oswego is named after the Oswego Indians, and Chitopa, if I've got my facts right, was named after the Chitopa tribe.
Ah.
Did you know that?
I do now.
You do?
Yeah. Well, that's a pretty awesome.
Yeah, and you're Native American, aren't you?
Yep. I have Cherokee. Of course, you can tell I ain't full blood, but I have Cherokee blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of Cherokees in Osage.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure of the other tribes in this area, but we have a lot of Cherokee in Osage.
There's I got a friend that's Quapaw from the Quapaw tribe, and we got some from the Miami tribe.
Yes. Yeah.
There's a lot of them around in this area here.
They have a lot of powwows from the Quapaw over there, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever go to those?
Oh yeah. Yeah. They have them. Quapaw has theirs on the 4th of July.
That's right. Yeah.
But the Miami, they have their powwows, and the Ottawas have their powwows, and the Eastern Shawnee have theirs, and there's quite a few going through the summer. Yeah.
So.
I got kicked out of a few of them.
Did you?
Yeah.
What happened?
I tried to dance with them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't you dance?
No.
Huh.
But I tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of dance you tried to do? Two-step?
I really don't know what you call it.
Twist?
Oh, there was some twisting going on.
Yeah, I bet there was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I had these cousins one time.
Did you?
Yeah.
Have you still got them?
Well, yeah, I still got them. But they got mad at me one time, and they said, Cousin Dud, did you know you're cousin twice removed? And I said, what are you talking about? I said, what the thunder does that mean?
Yeah.
It threw me off my stick horse.
Tickle.
Yeah. And then I got to thinking about it. It took me a little while, but I got to thinking about it because I'm a lot smarter than most people are.
Uh-huh.
I got a pretty good noggin.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we went to a family reunion.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And they had to remove me twice.
Oh.
So I figured it out. I know what it means now, being twice removed.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, they didn't think I would figure that one out, but I did.
How come they had to remove you twice?
Well, what goes on there stays there.
Trying to pick up a girlfriend, was you?
Well, I didn't know she was my cousin.
Did you care?
No.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah. So
Yeah.
they just flashed 5 minutes. It's gonna be the longest 5 minutes of our lives, probably, folks.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Don't leave me alone with this guy.
Yeah.
Stay.
No, I'm going to learn you a thing or two.
Who booked you anyway, Dud?
Well, I got booked once down at the county jail.
No, I mean on the show.
Oh,
Who called you to come in?
you know I'm not good with names,
Uh,
and I don't like spreading rumors, but I think it was Kelly.
you just blame Kelly for everything.
Well, he's got broad shoulders. Yeah. And it's his show. Or maybe I should say it's your show.
Oh.
How long did it take you to grow that on your chin? Or did
not.
you fall down?
No long. You know, the reason I grew this and I don't have a mustache is because I play harmonica, see?
Oh.
And you get your mustache stuck in that harmonica and it yanks it out. So,
Well, you know, you could grow all the facial hair you want to if you just play the radio.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me a while to learn it, but I finally got those stations tuned in just right.
You sing, don't you?
Yep.
You want to sing a little something for
Well, they, you know, some people don't say that, but
us? Yeah. Sing.
you know,
something
there's
for
something about that carrying a tune in a bucket.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, I lost my bucket.
Yeah. You want to sing a little something for the people?
Uh-uh.
Why not?
Because they're people.
Well, I mean, just sing something, you know, like row, row, row your boats. I don't know. Sing something. The people like to see something from you.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Wow. You going to Nashville with that?
Well, I would, but I don't want to make them boys look bad.
You already went to Nashville once.
I went to Nashville once, did a little, we did some filming down there for Kelly's Country Junction. Because,
Yeah.
you know, that's where Cousin Dud was on TV there.
Yeah.
You know, did what, 6 episodes or, you know, or 7, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And we went to Nashville, and you know what? That was a good time.
It was. Everybody had a good trip.
And again, I put on clean socks for that trip.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You only fell out of the truck twice.
I know. That was a record.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's usually 5 or more.
Well, I was riding with Homer and Joanne, and Joanne said, Homer, you got to go a little faster than 40. And Homer said, we can't. We'll kill Cousin Dud. He's already fell out of the back of the truck twice.
I know. It hurt too.
And I'll bet it did.
Yeah. I always tell everybody if I'm driving, I'll keep it under 90.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be 35. It might be 20, but it's under 90.
My brother years ago would come home from Minnesota for a visit. My mom would go, now, John, when you're going home, don't drive 80. He goes, I won't, Mom. I'll just go 79.
Well, he was honest.
Yeah. His radio, he couldn't sing. He could dance real good. He was a dancer, but he
Yeah.
couldn't sing.
Oh.
And it's true story. His radio broke on the way down, and so he said he had to sing, just sing to himself. Said, I think I'm getting where I can almost sing. You know? Yeah. So is that how you learned to sing? The radio broke.
No, we didn't have a radio for a long time
Yeah.
because you
TV.
got to have electric to run them.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. They did. I did learn later on that you can actually get a radio and put batteries in it, but you got to go to the big city to get the batteries.
Back over to Oswego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got to have money.
Yeah, it helps to have money.
Yeah, they won't. They don't just give them to you.
No.
Yeah.
Did you try that? Did you?
Well, I got booked in the county jail.
See, boy, you get in trouble a lot. I mean,
Well,
in
if
game warden, it's the police, them, right?
Well, I figured you walk in the store and they got them there for some reason.
I think just you're a hoodlum, is what you are. You're a hillbilly hoodlum.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, I'll explain it to you. We're going to go to commercial, and I'll explain it to you before we come back. Okay, folks, this is Cousin Dud, and I don't know what this show is today. It's just been...
Dudified.
Yeah, so we'll be back right after this message from these folks. Don't run off. It's Fonzie. Hey, Fonz. Did you watch Kelly James in the 70s review show?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's Hey.
Hey.
Okay, and we're back. With Cousin Dud. He's been my guest today on Spotlight on the Ozarks. It's been quite a show. What'd you do? Okay, good. I wasn't sure what you were doing. I was looking at the camera. Yeah. But Cousin Dud, all in all, it's been good to have you on the show.
It's good to be here.
Yeah. And so you're going to be appearing any place? Going to be doing anything?
Not that I know of, not right now. Maybe later on, but right now, I'm just going back to Frog Hollar and taking care of business there.
Oh, what do you do? What kind of work do you do over there when you're not acting?
Frogs.
Frogs?
Yeah. That's why it's Frog Hollar.
What?
Yeah. I heard frogs.
You heard frogs?
Yeah.
You
I heard them from one pond to the other, just like you do cattle one field to the other.
Mm-hmm.
It's an art.
Must be an art, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you.
Cut wood, too.
Did you cut wood?
Yeah, firewood. It gets cold in winter.
That's how I bet it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, did you raise any corn this year?
No, that's not my field.
With that, folks, we're going to get out of here. I'm Kelly James Barker. You've been watching Spotlight on the Ozarks, and my guest today has been Cousin Dud Dudley from Frog Hollar, and he's a fixture here in the Ozarks. Good to have you on.
Thank you, buddy.
All right. We'll be back next week with another show, Spotlight on the Ozarks.